Hello, we are Market Masters, two students from the University of Malaga, Spain, and this is our video for the Altair Global Student Competition. We have been researching quantitative trading for about 3 years now, and in this project we will use Altair AI Studio tool for outliers and market regime detection in a euro-dollar dataset, combining the results with a backtesting engine in order to improve decision making. The challenge here is that financial markets change state. So you might have one system that performs well in one regime and poorly in a different one. Also, we have anomalous events which distort metrics and executions. So that's why we want to detect regimes and anomalies in order to avoid bad trades and adopt strategies to the market state. We will show now the following process using the Altair AI Studio tool.
And now we have to load the data. After that, it comes the pre-processing part, where we select the attributes, we replace the missing values using the average, and we normalize the data. And we also generate an ID for security reasons. And this is the outlier detection part, where we use different outlier detection methods to ensure a better prediction quality. So we use isolation forest, we use RPCA, and we use unvaried outlier detection. And we join all the data in one table that look like this. So we have the predictions, and we normalize the predictions using minmax. And we cluster the data, determining good start values. And we generate the attributes using this formula. So this attribute score, we use it here to generate the outlier flag. And we write the data. So when we play this is the results. So we have the isolation forest, the RPCA, and the unvaried predictions, and the clusters and the outlier flag. So we see the stats between 0 and 1. We see the clusters and the outlier flags. So this is the web app where we have a data summary and we have a data range selection for the plots. We have total candles, outliers, clusters, and we have a plot where we can see the outliers and the clusters, the outliers.
Now we'll show a comparison between one backtest with outlier filter activated and one without outlier filters. We basically block entries when an outlier is detected, and this is the result we put in the dataset when my friend cleaned the data in Altair AI Studio. And we can clearly see a better graph with the outlier filter. We can see that the cumulative returns is higher. It's around 1% higher. So this is clearly an improvement. And now we are going to show the difference between using a single strategy in the entire time regime and using cluster adapted strategies. So that's what we talked about before, that one strategy might work properly in one regime, but in a different one might not work correctly. So here we have the strategy used in the initial backtest. It's an EMA strategy, a simple one. And you can see that when we optimize it, it has in cluster 0 0.09 score, and in the cluster 1 it has negative score. It's really bad. So if we use just this strategy in the whole backtest, we will get 35% return and 17 drawdown, while if you use adapted cluster strategies, we will get a lot more return, less drawdown, and also we can see that the Sharp is slightly better. Here you can see different strategies tested in the different clusters. And here are the cumulative returns comparison between the single strategy and the cluster adapted strategies. Thank you for watching. Everything was built with Altair AI Studio and an open stack for quantitative research. If you would like to check out the code, you will find the link to the GitHub repository in the video description. Hope you enjoyed and see you in the markets!